Excellent, we made it through. I had a non-very... I apologize, I'm having technical difficulties. Bear with me here. Can literally blame try. Absolutely. Where would we be if we didn't blame tripod? Oh, I love it. Welcome on in, my darlings. I hope everybody's having a lovely evening. I've missed you all very, very much. We're just gonna record it just in case. Good evening. How's everybody doing? New as life. Tell me all the things. I feel like I haven't seen you guys in forever. Dropped frames. Unacceptable. Undrop those frames. Who dis? New streamer. I'm a figment of Abel's imagination. You know? Love your faces, all of you. It's so good to see everybody. Welcome to the Shenanigans. Sorry, my cousin's texting me. Apparently, her son has stumbled across my videos, and so I'm warning her that it's really not appropriate for an 8-year-old. Listen. Well, he started on the sugar mess video, which wasn't so bad. But if he trips into an AJ stream, I refuse to be held responsible for anything he may learn. Don't say I didn't warn you. She just texted me back again. She said, okay, we might have just stumbled across one with an F-bomb. And I'm like, girl, you don't even know. You don't even know. The other cousin, also 8. She, was all funny. 2 weekends ago, she came up and she sat next to me and she's like, so, I saw your videos on TikTok. They were really funny, except you swear too much. And I'm like, first off, you should not be on my TikTok, Miss Ma'am. And you are not old enough to understand that humor, okay? You just go back to playing with Barbie dolls. But we love it. We love it a lot. Yeah, she was not on her account. I don't know if she was using my aunt's account or her mom's account. One of the two. I was like, kid. I was like, cousin, no, you gotta fix that. I can't. I'm telling you, it ain't appropriate. Hear me now, believe me later. It's all good though. Love them, they love me. I appreciate the support. I'm just warning you kids. I cannot and will not be held responsible for such things. Alright, I'm just deleting the false starts here. Anywho, welcome on in, guys. For those of you who are joining us for the very first time tonight, we are going to check out a brand new game just launched on Monday, the Thaumaturge. Super cute, story-based RPG with morally ambiguous choices set in 20th century Warsaw. We're gonna play a Salutor named Victor. I'm sorry, we're a Thaumaturge named Victor who can use his magical powers to control Salutors who are esoteric beings, aka ghosty demons, all of that jazz. So really cool game. I'm super excited to check it out with you guys. I want to
soul are you summoning tonight, dear?
press the wrong button. Hi, Soulslide. How are you, babies? Where is my lunch trailer? Do I have it here? That would be legit. Thought we could check out the trailer. Yeah. Is the good. Excellent. I am also the good. I forgot. I gotta fix it.
Look at yourself. What happened?
You say you're a wizard from an imaginary country that no one has seen on a map in over 100 years. Forgive my amusement. I haven't had my first coffee yet.
Shit! Who turns down coffee? What kind of a man are you?
Right, that's what thaumaturges do. Professionally touch things.
Russian scum. What did you say?
After all, that's how Father built this store.
Whose soul are you summoning tonight, dear madame?
I only know which one I'd prefer to banish. Shoot.
What the fuck? Who brought a demon into my joint? Although, hang on now. A demon is a good publicity.
Is that jealousy I hear?
Stand here, right now! Bullets fly every which way here. Was someone killed? Probably. But that's not very unusual.
Come on. Those 2 brain cells you still have will appreciate a break from booze and trouble.
Just don't embarrass us thaumaturges.
As a thaumaturge, you should know best of all that anything worth the effort has its price.
Now our journey is really beginning. Just remember, there's no turning back.
Ooh, doesn't it just give you shivers? Love it. I like it a lot. Thought it very much. It's going to be so good. You're just gonna pick the evil choices. Who, me? Never. I would never have never totally might pick the evil choice. Not gonna lie. But yeah, welcome on in. Welcome on in. I'm so excited everyone's gonna be here. Don't you play the killer and DVD? I play both. All right, so jumping into it, Fool's Theory is a team of people with diverse beliefs, religions, sexual orientations, and gender identities. Our goal is to tell mature stories that are meant to be a source of reflection for players. We would like to point out that in creating a game that draws so much inspiration from the past, we could not leave out the portrayal of certain attitudes and views that are rightly considered unacceptable today. The stories of historical characters present in the game are a loose interpretation of real events or entirely a product of our collective imagination. Look at it. It's just so pretty. Love it. We're going to start the new game. Mata is a word deriving from Greek. It means miracle. A thaumaturge, or a tempermancer, is one able to discover secrets lingering in persons or places. They recognize flaws or stigmas imprinted on the human psyche and can bring them to the surface. Are they a doctor of souls? It is impossible to fully name the essence of a thaumaturge without being born one.
For years, I've been seeing you in my dreams, and lately, more and more. I know it's you, but I can no longer recognize your face. I don't know if I'd recognize you if I saw you. I hope your condition hasn't worsened much since you last wrote. I can hardly imagine what a nightmare you're going through. Remember, you're not alone.
You look like you can use a few nights sleep there, Victor.
I'm sure our father would be happy to help, if only you asked him. I assure you that for now, I haven't said a word to him about your search or your health, just as you requested. He doesn't know your intention, and with God as my witness, he'll not find out from me. I know you think the only thing that can help you is a miracle. But such itinerant miracle workers, preachers, and folk mystics often take advantage of those in grave condition who are desperate or seeking help. I hope the man you're pursuing can actually ease your mind. But if not, remember that in the end, we will find a way to help you. Just because we can't see it now does not mean it doesn't exist. Send word as soon as you get there. I want to know you are safe. With as much love as I have. Ligia.
Search for what? Miracle. We're gonna talk about that in a second.
Could you spare
Okay.
a moment for me? I'd like to send a telegram.
Of course. Pardon me, sir, but are you feeling all right?
Yes, thank you.
You're not looking your best.
Rude.
Thank you.
What's
This
your
guy's
message?
like, thank you. Okay, go ahead and dictate your message or play a trick on him. What do I do? Click, click. Play
Take
a trick
this
on him.
down, please. Arrived. Very beautiful views. People honest at first glance. Sincerely, your barely living cripple.
I didn't mean to cause offense.
Well, then strike that, please. Take this down, please. Arrived. I think I have found him. I hope he will receive me. I will write as soon as I am able.
And payment?
On receipt.
Anything to add at the end?
Ooh. Send greetings to your sister, aggravate your father, or don't add anything. Aggravate your father.
Please add, tell father I'm writing bad checks in his name all over Europe.
From whom?
My name is Viktor Szulski. S-Z-U-L-S-K-I. And Victor with a W, not a V.
Interesting name. Where's this headed?
Warsaw. Russia.
And this is supposedly Georgia. Russia here and Russia there. Russia everywhere, on every map.
Maps change.
Love it.
I know. Let's get on with it.
Oh. Guess who
Pardon?
goes?
I was talking to myself. Which way to the village?
The coachman is picking up the mail. Maybe he'll give you a ride.
Thank you.
We get to go talk to the coach, man.
Loony.
Rude. I love it. All right, kiddos, welcome on in. Trucker, hi, how are you? All right, that was stretched a little bit. Warder, I love your face. My advice is free. You do not have to do such things, although it is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for the tip, my darling. All right, we can now move freely around all locations. Ooh. Read a letter. Dear Antony, feels like ages have passed since your last letter, or maybe it's just the winter that makes everything good and warm and seem distant. As you can guess, life on the exile does not spoil me. Years ago, I was uprooted from my homeland and sent to a foreign land among foreign people to fight under the Russian banner. And how am I today? I live among people who hate me. I'm losing my health and mind in cultivating the land that I fertilized with blood and flesh of its sons. And I can't leave here. I can't stop reminiscing. That seems to be my only means of escape. Please pray for me. Constantine. I don't think this letter will make it through the censorship, but if it does, please tell Anilka that the thought of her brought me solace until the very end. Wonder if they will see each other. That's sad. This letter. Dear Jenko, please stop with the gentry snobbery and listen to what I tell you. Times are changing. You can no longer rely solely on property ownership. The peasants are different now, and it is not at all clear how things will turn out in the coming years. You just have to look. Wherever you turn, you hear about revolts and peasant guerrillas going at the lords with pitchforks. We have to protect ourselves, have something on the side, some business that will allow us to live with dignity. That's why I'm telling you for the last time, go to the banks in Tiflis and take a loan against half our assets in the Caucasus. Invest in the oil businesses in Baku. The railroad is already getting there and the world needs kerosene. You need to act. I will send you all the documents and authorizations. Don't delay any longer. Greetings, Lou. Interesting. Right. Perception. As a thaumaturge, you possess exceptional perception. You can see things that are hidden from sight, you can anticipate the enemy's actions, and you can follow traces of emotions, thoughts, and actions and words, and you can reach your goal easier. Use perception to follow the path to your goal. Can I talk to these people? Nice booth. Everything will freeze. There won't be anything left. The Tiflis Herald. The tragic events of August 29th have cast a shadow on the city of Tiflis, leaving it deep mourning. Yesterday's rally, where reform proposals were sent out by Minister Alexander Bulgagin were to be discussed, was brutally interrupted by Cossack troops that stormed inside the municipal board building. Armed Cossacks entered the conference room, wreaking havoc in the turmoil. 60 people were killed and over 100 were injured. People were shocked at another instance of unjustified aggression against the nation of Georgia. Many people believe mass strikes are inevitable. Put on my best newscaster voice there. Ooh, we got experience. Okay, good news, good news. Every time we touch things, we're gonna get experience. I like that.
Hello. Are you going to the village by any chance?
Hello there. Where else? There's nowhere to go here, sir. The station, the village, and the cemetery. That's all. A horse can't go any higher.
The village is what interests me.
Well, if you've got reason to be there, climb in.
I'd be grateful.
Thank you, and climb in.
Always nice to have someone to shoot the breeze with. Nothing to see around here. This is everything. Hard to get lost in this place. Head to the tavern over there, past the little square, up the steps. They'll tell you where the preacher's at. Or this time of day, he'll be there himself.
Thank you.
The kitty? I hear kitty cat. Find the miracle worker in the tavern. Yes, good horse. Can I pet the horse? Maybe he's running from the war like the others. Everything will freeze and there won't be anything left. What kind of man walks around with a book? The bitch is talking about me. What was the innkeeper's daughter thinking? I missed what he said. Warm coat. Oh, what was the innkeeper's daughter doing behind the barn? What's that book tucked in his belt for? What was she doing behind the barn? Proletariat Brizdola. Soon the day will come when the people will throw off their hated shackles. With one stroke of the mighty arm, hardened by work and struggle with misery, they will get rid of the despised Tsar. May the recent events, so agonizing for many, be a torch that will rekindle the flame of just a revolution. I'm sorry, of a just revolution. May the recent events, so agonizing... It will only take a few people to raise their heads proudly and abandon their work for flame to become an inferno that will consume the oppressor and cleanse our lands. Already happening, workers in major cities are preparing for action, and the country folk are also joining the fray. The hour of trial is upon us. Let us not lose heart. More experience. Well, a rich fellow. Everything will freeze and there won't be anything left. Okay, so I wonder if that's what people mean. So there were quite a few reviews that were talking about repetitive
got what's yours
dialogue.
this week. Molchat, we're here to keep order and that don't come free. It's getting colder, so the price is getting higher.
Hey, T. Nice boots. Are they warm?
All right, a proud answer. It's not only draws from your flaws of pride's level, but will also feed it even more. Our options are show no fear, I indeed, or you're not looking for trouble, say you're just passing through. Is this an early access game? No, it dropped on Monday.
Actually, I have particularly warm boots. Thanks.
And sooner or later,
I love Victor.
these might kick their arses. Don't tempt me, Luca. Don't tempt me. Give me a sec. I got to sort out formalities with this tourist.
It's your snummy. We are the Tsar's soldiers. Those don't look like soldiers' faces. Closer to thieves.
I don't think he'll talk to us voluntarily.
That's called poking the hornet's nest. Yeah, so the reviews were a little mixed, and one of the things that people were saying was that it felt like a walking simulator and that some of the dialogue was a little repetitive. So I think there's some, like, non-NPCs that have some dialogue that floats over their heads. That's kind of what I've been reading, and some of that is a little repetitive, but it doesn't seem to be repetitive in the story so far that I've seen. All right, victory conditions. When your enemies lose all their health points, you win the fight. The enemy's health points are shown on bars below their feet, while your health points are represented by a bar in the bottom left corner of the screen. Start the fight. All right, we could do a quick attack or a planned attack. One is fast, one is slow, but the slow one does double the damage. Obviously, I'd like to go there. Ow, that hurt. Yeah. 12 points to his 4. Oh, this guy's got a knife. Rude. He did 4 points of damage. Actions queue. Perception allows you to anticipate the enemy's actions. To find out what they're planning, unfold the actions queue at the top of the screen. Each skill has its own speed. Slower skills are more powerful but require preparations, bringing the risk of an enemy attacking first. Okay, that makes sense. Quick skill. So here's my action queue up here. This might be a little tough for you guys to see. I'm gonna slide it down. There you go. And then maybe I will move me up a smidge so you can see the health. There you go. Try that. Do another short attack. Ow, rude. Another 4 points of damage. Let's see how much. He has 5 health points left. So we have to do a long attack because I don't think the short attacks are doing enough damage. Ooh, that did 11 points. Gotcha, bitch.
Serge the Ruski is right. They won't report us.
They'll be too embarrassed to admit some cripple got the better of them.
All right. We just got a thaumaturgy point. Kind of dig the fight mechanics, right? It gets even cooler, like, once we start summoning our demons. From what I've seen. Obviously, I haven't actually seen it. How do... C? H. Aha! Nope. Wrong one. N. Tab. Escape. Nope. I feel like I should have a character menu. T. I. Got it. Ha 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 ha. I got me into my inventory. All right, I will have to figure out how to actually get in there. Summoned my demons when I was born and it didn't go well for me. Entries, conclusion. Story. Look at that. C. Flaws. Someone's burden can be a thaumaturge's treasure. A flaw is a lasting hidden beauty that is imprinted on a human soul by something traumatic or routine. Many people have them. I am not an exception. My inborn flaw is pride, a flaw of the heart dimension that I gifted to Upier a long time ago. This is how all salutors function. Those still untethered follow a flaw hidden in someone nearby. By confronting that person using the right arguments, I can bring out the flaw and then take it over, making a pact with the wild salutor. Unite with it, in theory. All my previous attempts have failed. This is his grimoire, and his Upier lives in it. If you're reading this, I'm sorry. Teenage boys should not keep a journal. I got my grimoire from my father. It's a thaumaturge's tool, a way to make pacts with salutors. For me, it is also a journal and sometimes a sketch pad. Ooh, traces. A trace is someone's imprint on an object, like a personal aura. One cannot always recognize it. Sometimes a trace isn't imprinted on a particular object. That's normal. I can tell where I've seen the trace before, but once I meet its owner, I'm always certain about who has interacted with the item. Nothing can be kept a secret. Okay, heart, word, mind, and deed. Centuries ago, when thaumaturgy was only beginning to be placed within scientific frameworks, the term dimension was chosen to categorize the subjects it deals with. Heart is all that involves emotions. Word is all that is said. Mind is all that is thought or hidden in memory. Deed is action and physicality. Each dimension is connected to an area of human experience, a kind of salutor, and a type of intention imprinted on objects. Thaumaturgy. The thaumaturgy comes from the Greek word for miracle working. Father would fume that another term for our abilities, temperamency, was not as popular. Thaumaturgy is different, a deeper kind of comprehension in the world. Seeing the most secret emotions, hearing the unspoken words, the ability to glimpse into someone's thoughts. I do not wish to be someone else, even though my powers have always gotten me into trouble. My peers were afraid I would discover their secrets, and adults lowered their voices when I entered the room. Such is life. In the end, I learned how not to startle people around me and how to keep their secrets to myself. Every youngster endowed with powers goes through that. The thaumaturge, having made a pact with a salutor, is also able to manipulate human thoughts, words, deeds, and emotion. Intent. Usually the information hidden in objects isn't left there on purpose. People tend to do so unwittingly. Thaumaturges do the opposite. They put their intent into traces deliberately. It's a convenient and unobtrusive way to communicate without attracting unnecessary attention. Perception. Thaumaturge's inborn ability to peek under the surface of things doesn't depend on the day of the week, nor the number of salutors one possesses, only on the level of one's abilities. For a powerful thaumaturge, reading this or that is not a problem. I must say it happens rather spontaneously and constantly involves intruding on other people's privacy. I wish there are things I'd rather not know, and some I wish I could forget. Manipulation. Once a thaumaturge is tied to a salutor, they can use the power of manipulation in the dimension the salutor belongs to. A powerful thaumaturge can freely manipulate the emotions, words, thoughts, deeds of other people. Upier allows me to manipulate the heart dimension. And the revolver. The only truly useful thing I took from home. Reliable. until now. I cannot remember how it ended up in our house. That is what my banishment started with. How dramatic it sounds. The outcast's revolver. The gunslinger in exile. Nonsense. I love it. I'm obsessed. Okay. Ooh, what is this? Oh, these are our saluters. Okay, so we have Upyear. First saluter, he came to me more than 15 years ago and I offered him my heart and the flaw of pride I carry. By trying to capture others, I fell into a spiral of torment and exhaustion that cost me my connection to Upyear. I can no longer use his power, nor ever fully see him. We're both shadows of our old selves. I cannot help him, but I've heard of someone who can. And then Paimon. You were so beautiful, fallen angel, full of grace, energy, and color. I thought that you would become my teacher, that you would open the world of philosophy, art, and magic to me, that together we would discover the secrets of Earth's elements and the secrets of people's hearts, that I would become something more. Having many, or as many as 2 saluters, I would reach for what is available only to the strongest. Instead, you broke me. You brought nightmares and visions that crushed my mind to dust. Because of you, I am nothing but a shadow. All right, me. If anyone finds this, please send it to Victor Slutsky. People lose all sorts of things. Anything can happen. Feels odd to write about oneself. I was born in a Thaumaturge on September 22nd, 1875 in Warsaw under the Tsar's rule. 15 years ago, I made a pact with my first saluter Upyear. Then, with his help, I tried to help my friend. It didn't work out. My father was furious. He sent me to my mother to Paris. Then I did a lot of stupid things, and I almost lost my powers and my connection to Upyear. Now, here I am, broken, lonely. My only hope is a traveling mystic, such is life. Father is Stanislaus Slutsky, my father in a Thaumaturge. Even my mother was sick of him after only a few years of marriage, so she left. I was the only one to inherit his powers, but it didn't bring us any closer. When my powers were revealed, he sent me to Paris. That's something I will never forgive him for. Finally, Ligia. I forget how they said it. I heard it in the cutscene. My dear sister Ligia, the only person I truly miss while I'm away. We're twins, so there's always been a special bond between us. I haven't seen her for years. Currently, I only know her from the letters we exchanged. Okay. Those are the letters I've collected. Transcaucasia is a location. An owl flies through the woods, perches on a bough, and watches intently. The wind is whistling, shutting open doors, rushing inside homes through window slits. Places like this, human voices bend with animal sounds. Spirits of the dead penetrate the souls of the living, and evil expands slowly, quietly, producing a plentiful harvest. Where am I? Far from home, in the unforgiving mountains, somewhere in the kingdom of Georgia, which, just like Warsaw, is under the Tsar's heel. I seek a cure, but what will I find, I do not know. In places like this, you can lose more than you gain. All right, and there's 2 factions, the Russian Empire and the Congress Kingdom of Poland. The Russian Empire is a beast. Extend your hand to it and you will lose it. Fat, but always hungry. Respecting only force, unresponsive to national reasoning. That is the way imperialist powers are, and the Russian Empire seeks to reign supreme among them. But who will know how long it will last? History has seen greater falls. People are starting to speak their minds, starting to act. Turbulent moods foreshadow change. The war with Japan gave citizens new arguments against the Tsardom's inept policy, and the cup of bitterness continues to fill. The Tsar fails to live up to his time, and his authority is faltering. Seems powerless in the face of the future that is about to become a reality. And in midst of it all, there is still at the Empire's mercy the Kingdom of Poland. Deprived of autonomy, it has taken a Russian face, but deep inside its heart is still beating. Poland continues to smolder. More than 100 years have passed since Poland disappeared from the world map, divided between 3 powers: the German Empire, the Austro-Hungarian monarchy, and the Russian Empire. The Kingdom of Poland, which is capital in Warsaw, is under the tough rule of the Tsar. Polish language is being pushed out of schools, offices, and public spaces by the invaders. However, the Polish dream of regaining independence is still alive, and the revolutionary moods seem abroad seem to favor the fight for freedom, yours and ours. Okay. This is really why I came in here, is because we got a thaumaturgy point, and I want to see how I figure out how to spend it. All right, on the Grimoire's cover, there are thaumaturgy points that you can spend in a tree. Purchase skill upgrades, improve your powers in any dimensions, and hunt salutars to enable further development. Aha. Okay. All right, so these all upgrade dimension, or these all upgrade perception. It's just in various different dimensions. So I'm assuming we would stay. Just kidding. Okay. So we can choose Gamble, which has a 60% chance of doing double damage. Sounds pretty fucking good to me. Relaxation, which restores our focus. Thief of Thought reduces focus by an additional point if the enemy is in the suffering state. And Fortune gives a 50% chance of interrupting the enemy's plan to action. So I would probably go with Fortune or Gambler. That's just me, though. You don't have any upgrades. Oh, wait, no. You buy upgrades with thaumaturgy points in the development panel. Once acquired, assign an upgrade to an attack to apply its effect. Oh. Okay. Okay. Here's our flaws. Many people have flaws, but only thaumaturges are aware of their existence. These are the blemishes on a personality created as a result of turbulent experiences. They attract salutars and allow young thaumaturges to make a pact with their first salutar. Your flaw is pride. If you nurture it by making the right choices, it will impact the course of events in the future. I have to make prideful choices. Oh. Up here. He has a couple attacks. I don't think we can do anything with him, though. Got money and a revolver. Our passport. And here's our map. Okay. I'm not going to assign that point just yet. I have an idea of what I want, but I'm going to wait until the game kind of prompts me to do it. Or I know more. Pet the puppy! Pet the puppy! Oh, ooh, I can zoom in. Look at that. I saw a good boy. I saw a good puppy. Can I go up the ladder? No? Can't go up the ladder. In here. One side. Any game where you can pet the dog is a good game. Calling it now. Letter? What's this? Oh my, it's getting stuffy. News from Yurveren. Our correspondents report that the newly appointed Governor General of Yeveren Province, Prince Napoleon Louis Joseph Jerome Bonaparte, just arrived in town. The highest officials were present at the welcoming ceremony, followed by a dinner with representatives from Yerevan's most eminent families. The Governor General's address to the townspeople is expected in the next few days. Hey, I know something about him. My old lady can't see me like this. I feel on a deep emotional level, sir. There's always something going on here. I hit the hay with him. Ah! Hitting on me. Nor does she feel any less. There is no sin without lust. Do not hide from sin. I bless you all. Yo. Do not keep your sins a secret within yourself. This guy's over here like, I better make moonshine. Can't see him, he's behind my head. Fear that makes you seek solace in fasting prayer. Let's talk to this guy. What do you have to say? I think this is the dude we need.
Forgive me, sir. Is your name Grigory Efimovich Rasputin?
Rasputin! Oh yeah, I love this game. What's up, babes?
I forgive you.
For what?
I'm sorry. It's just I've been looking for you for a very long time, and...
And you expected a thinking simpleton, an illiterate who swindles sick people and claims he can speak to God himself. I already said I forgive you.
Yes, I've heard. Especially in Petersburg. I've also heard about the healings. Even hopeless cases. Inexplicable ones.
And what do you believe in?
Say you believe in his miraculous power, or say you want to see it for yourself. I want to see it for myself.
If you help me, I'll believe all of it. And please believe me when I say I've tried everything short of a miracle. And I know the meaning of that word. I'm a Thaumaturge.
Where are you coming from?
Explain how you tracked him down, or say you were born in Warsaw.
I'm from Warsaw.
So, from Russia.
Hi,
Poland.
Chris.
From which Poland? The Russian one, the German one, or the part that belongs to Austria?
From Warsaw.
Do you have a
Rasputin's such
name?
a smart ass.
Viktor Szulski.
On my path, I've already come across people who've lied to me about their problems, and then gone around calling me a charlatan. After them, others arrived, with pitchforks and torches, and I had to endure insults and spit in my face, or flee for my life. And now you say you're a wizard from an imaginary country that no one has seen on a map in over 100 years. Forgive my amusement. I haven't had my first coffee yet.
I forgive you, and I'm still asking for help.
Prove you're a Thaumaturge, and I'll hear what you have to say.
Accept the challenge or admit you're not at the height of your power. I'm gonna accept the challenge, obviously,
What would
because
you like
I am
me to do, sir?
prideful.
I've met a few of your kind, so I know what you're capable of. Find something in this tavern that belongs to me, and tell me something only I could know.
First, I need to have something personal that belongs to you to learn your trace. It's a sort of pattern I'll use to recognize the other objects.
Smell this.
Smell it. Prayer beads. Time-worn prayer beads with 30 woolen knots. The zeal gushing from the beads impregnates the wool better than the tallow from the owner's strong fingers. This object pulses with a mixture of blue rupture, purple passion, and graphite fierceness. The touch of the beads burns, but it also attracts. Neef Snorf. Rasputin's wish. Rasputin has a magnetic zeal and passion. He is a man with an attractive personality, strong and fierce, who is easy to follow. One just has to be careful not to get burned by the flame of his ardor. Alright, now I've got everything I need.
I'll return to you in a moment.
I can hardly wait.
How are you, Chris? Welcome on in. I saw your email. I've been meaning to message you back, but I've been dying. I have questions. Can we chat at some point? Can I slide into your DMs? Observations are information that you acquire by acting with people and items. Observations make up conclusions, a valuable source of knowledge about the world and events that can help you in different situations. Excellent. Perception in objects. Thaumaturge possesses perception, which allows them to read in other people's emotions, actions, words, and thoughts left on items. In order to recognize them, you must develop the heart, deed, word, and mind dimensions sufficient. On some items, you will find a trace of someone's personality. It takes one of three forms. Unknown, you see it for the first time. Familiar, you've seen it before, but you're not certain who it belongs to. Certain, you know exactly who left it. Traces are only revealed once you pass the test of perception on the item.
Let's take a look around.
All right. Okay. Hair cloth, a penitential device for voluntary self-mortification of the body. Dimension force too low. Fine. Okay.
Who would have thought there were such layers of passion within him?
Prayer book. An ornate prayer book containing prayers for the Russian Orthodox Rite. It vibrates with a languishing moan of delight, the touch of silk, the scent of a courtly powder, but that which is soft and warm is also pierced by the thorns of impending separation and longing. Dimension force too low, D. Conclusion. Rasputin's passion. Who would have thought that this priest had such passion? More passion, more passion, more energy. Surprisingly, the mask of a healer conceals an outstanding lover, irresistible to women's hearts and bodies. Perhaps this is one of his healing methods. Okay, Rasputin. Get it. He's got that more passion down, right? No kidding. Oh, did I miss that right on the table?
Don't get achy feet. You're not too worn out. You look a little peaked.
Any moment now.
I have all day.
Oh, rude. Okay. Oh, right. Dirty bowl. A dirty bowl that someone has eaten stew from. Can I go upstairs? I can't go. All right. Mind, word, deed. Well, I think I might be forced to apply that point because it won't let me pick anything up until... Oh, wait, no, maybe I have to talk to him now that I've seen all this stuff.
What have you learned, wizard?
Well, you're a zealous man.
Here we go.
It permeates every level of your personality, your faith, your abilities.
Not such an impressive discovery.
I haven't finished yet. In Petersburg, you left behind a very devoted and very young lady-in-waiting.
Oh?
At least one, my friend. Have a seat.
Rasputin will remember this.
Tell me again, why were you looking for me?
See, tell him what problem you've got, or ask about the lady in waiting from Petersburg. Tell him about her problem.
A few years ago, I attempted to catch a wild saluter, and that ended with me losing contact with my first saluter. That means I can't develop my abilities. I know that my Uber is there. Sometimes he shows himself, but I can't feel the link anymore. Generally speaking, I'm losing it more and more each day. If it disappears, my mind... I'll lose my sense of reality. I'll fall into madness.
I don't know if I can help you.
See, say you're prepared to beg, or say you can pay him well. We're rolling in Daddy's money.
If that's what matters.
And it's
Give
pride.
it to the needy. Your riches mean nothing to me. I meant I don't know if I'm able to help you. My gift is something I've received from God. Some I've helped, others I can't say. And I've never treated a Thaumaturge.
Maybe just do the same with me as with the others.
We can try. Focus on my voice. You are safe. As long as you can hear my voice, you are safe.
Gonna hypnotize
Let
us.
me gaze into your mind. Let me see through your eyes. Let me...
Oh snap.
Where am I? Rasputin. There's no one in here.
Find the way. Hi.
I need to get out of here.
My darling. How are you? Oh. Creepy telltale heartbeat. Scares me. Oh, Oopieter again. Hello.
What is this sound? Shackles?
Okay. I'm gonna keep running to you, babes.
You're
Those games
blind.
freak me out. Stanislaw. Daddy? What's up, Daddy?
You've never grasped the science of spotting the perfectly obvious. Can you still not see?
What do I supposedly not see?
Flaw clouds your vision. It always has. Pride. Your damned pride and sense of superiority.
I must have gotten that from you, Father.
You
It's hurting my feelings.
idiot. You always do. You're even losing against yourself. You can't see, but can you at least hear? You're weak, stupid, and blind. Do you hear me? Do you? Do you?
Nice guy. Oh! Oh! What is that?
I can see, Father. Clearly.
The fuck is that?
Will you be lying there much longer? I wanted to sweep.
Listen, oh fuck no.
Where's Rasputin?
Right?
In the cemetery, chasing away evil spirits and giving people comfort.
Right?
You all right?
Yes, yes. Absolutely.
I wanted to sweep.
Yeah, you said that.
I'm just heading out.
You want to sweep. You want to sweep? Sweep, lady.
It's so
Sweep
good to see
around.
you again. And something else. I saw him clear as day. It wasn't a vision. It was a saluter, unbound by a pact. A wild one. And if so, that means there's someone in the village with a flaw that's attracting it.
You talking to me?
I was praying.
I wanted to sweep.
You said that. Find the person with the flaw that the wild saluter is seeking. We gonna give Rasputin a flaw? She wants to sweep. Wants to sweep. Alright, quests have multiple objectives, freely switching for the one you'd like to track. After switching, the objectives will reveal a path to follow. Sometimes this path is so mysterious that it eludes even an experienced thaumaturge. No worries, the remaining objectives will provide a way to solve the quest. My old lady will curse me out when she sees this. Can I go up the ladder? I really want to go up the ladder. Can I pet the puppy again?
I felt something. Where is it?
Not that way, apparently. I'm afraid my hubby was
felt
here too,
something.
instead of working
Where
in
is
the
it?
field. I want to sweep. Where are you?
Excuse me. I need to get to the local cemetery. Could you give me a lift?
I've only just come back from the post office this morning. I'm not getting the horse going again. Back to the cemetery. It's not like anyone there is going to run away. And look, my horse is more dead than alive.
Okay. Something continues to elude you. Keep searching. Coach coachman doesn't want to take me to the cemetery. If I use my power, I should be able to change his attitude. Oh.
I'll be right back.
Oh, got it. So I haven't found the thing that I need to manipulate the coachman. Using Thaumaturge, you can manipulate other people. First, you must know a person's secrets, in which you can learn by making conclusions. The manipulation is available, the character interaction will change, and the upier will appear next to the character. Okay. Rag. The coachman used the rag to wipe the sweat down from his forehead. The rag reeked with the sour odor of fatigue. Attempts to free the wheels from the soft soil made the spine crack like a fishbone, and the muscles burn with fire, and no one would help. Such was his job. Such was his fate. Wonder if that's what I needed to attract him. Can I not talk to you, dude? Oh, what's this? Protective charm. Made of string, sticks, and feathers, it's supposed to protect the residents from the influence of evil power.
I felt something. Where is it?
Here we go.
They'll all gawk, but without lifting a finger. Just, Vesna will bring it, Vesna will help. But if Vesna needs help with something, there's nobody to be found. That's not yours, don't touch. All these newcomers causing more problems.
Oh, touchy, ain't she? Dropped apple. A bruised crimson apple. Vesna was trembling, dropped a fruit basket, and left this orphan behind. Vesna has left her distinct trace on the fruit. It consists of a heart fluttering in panic and a throat painfully clenched. A bite of this apple would taste pure fear. I got enough to talk to this? Oh, wait. This. There we go. Shovel. The shovel still shows traces of mud and ice. The coachman had tried to free the wagon's wheels from the soft soil that had engulfed them. Ooh. The coachman is tired and weary. He's worked hard at unloading the wagon alone, and all he dreams of is a moment of rest. I can relieve his suffering. Permanently. Weird.
I'm not going anywhere.
Make the coachman's fatigue go
Maybe
away.
you'll change your mind and drop me off at the cemetery after all.
Well, on the other hand, this place isn't much more exciting than the cemetery, and I meant to take the horse out for a ride, so get on.
Hey. Hey, girl, hey. Go to the cemetery. How do? How do go? No, I want to go to the cemetery. Oh. Just kidding. I'm at the cemetery. Why I'm having a problem here. I'm like, I don't get it. Why isn't it working? Because I'll ask backwards. Rasputin!
You're alive. Does that mean I helped, Thaumaturge?
Thank him for
I
his
don't
help.
have enough words to thank you for what you've done for me. I haven't felt this way in years.
I'm glad I could help.
When I heard you were at the cemetery, I was sure I'd see you resurrecting the dead.
Not yet. Today I'm just praying for rest for Vasily's soul. The whole village is suffering after his loss. He was the elder here.
Like how he said
cursed
not
this
yet.
place. Since he died, darkness and misfortune have hung over the village.
You see? To them, every harm comes down to witchcraft. They believe that after Vasily's passing, the village was possessed by some monster that howls at night or some other Yafiets.
Doom. Locals say that since the death of the village elder, a doom has hung over the village. Doom, doom, da doom, doom, da doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, 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 doom. Minor quarrels immediately turn into bloody fights, and people are tense and withdrawn. Things are not looking good. Tell them they may be right. Ask the woman about the ill fortune hanging over the village, or ask about the district elder's death. Ask about his death.
How did this elder die?
There was a fire, sir. Flames shooting sky high, and him burning, swearing, speaking curses. And the curse stuck. Those ruins seem a profaned place now. A wicked spirit has taken over the blighted land.
Don't encourage her. Once she gets going, it can't be stopped.
This could also be the work of a Salita.
What do you mean?
Vasily's death was not peaceful. The elder died in the flames that consumed his house. The ruins are thought to be cursed, and the locals speak of them with horror.
What changed in the village after the elder died?
It's all dreadful, sir. Everything's gone topsy-turvy. When folks get to arguing now, they're so hot-headed, before you know it, they're at one another's throats. Ladies have no patience for kids, nor lads for ladies, nor neighbors for neighbors. Any word might seem offensive and like an insult waiting to happen. Then you've got to fight.
Tragedies such as Vasily's death leave their mark on everyone. It takes time to come to terms with something like this. That doesn't mean this place is possessed by dark forces.
Doesn't mean it's not.
As you were healing me, I had a dream, a vision. But on the borderline of sleep and wakefulness, I thought I saw a Salutor. That's what might be influencing the villagers in Wailing at night.
They're good people, but none too bright, Victor. I'm afraid they might be talking about a train.
The wise woman was saying the evil spirit is a book of hatch.
Does the creature hunting you rattle chains, slither around, and have a mouth full of giant fangs?
A book of hatch.
Where did this elder live?
I'll show you.
I like how we're like
Let's
best
allow
buddies with
Vasily's soul to
Rasputin.
rest for today. Amen.
It's legit. Superstitions. The woman in the cemetery claims the village is being haunted by a lich. His name is Buka. I'm gonna make sure there's nothing else in here. There is.
I failed.
Elder Vasily died only a year ago, and his tombstone has clearly already been damaged. Go to the burned homestead. Check it on out. Now. You knew that I would now. I feel good.
I felt something. Where is it?
Over here.
I felt something.
Belt. A charred old trouser belt with heavy metal buckle.
Can you feel it? It's the smell of mystery. True fear.
Ragdoll. A charred ragdoll. It appears old. The doll is caked with a hard crust of fear. Its layers are like the varnish on an age-old painting. A child's fear. A girl's terror. A young woman's dread. They form a cocoon smelling of turpentine that constricts the throat and forces tears from the eyes. It's Vesna's trace. Oh, hey, girl, hey. It's our apple bottom jeans, girl. What's over here? What's over here? What's up, Raspy? How you doing? Through a door frame, by some miracle, it survived the fire. Fear has embedded itself deep into the fabric of the door frame. Fear of flames, the trepidation of losing a loved one.
A horrible death.
Place of death. A dried blood stain. It is soaked deep. Oh, I got another thaumaturgy point. Soaked deep into the bloodboards of this house. The blood sounds like suffering. It flowed quickly. The wound inflicted with the scissors wasn't large, but it was accurate. Life left the body, the heart went into a spasm, and the mind recognized the end. It lasted for some time, and then the flames came. And the pain resounded anew. Okay, so somebody stabbed this guy before the house caught on fire. Well, shit, y'all. That's a bit much. Alright, so I think we're gonna spend these thaumaturgy points now, since we have them. Alright, how many points do I have? Available upgrades. Each skill can be upgraded. Place the upgrade. Don't be a tripod. Spend your skill points. Ah! You got it. My entire merch store is just going to be making fun of tripod. Speaking of which, if you guys don't have your Blame Tripod shirt, make sure that you pick one up. I'd say they're limited time available, but they're not. Place the upgrade in the designated spot on the skill icon. Each upgrade takes some space. Choose wisely. You're gonna fucking hate us if you make that happen. Oh, I will make it happen. And it is gonna be glorious. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Tripod GG. He's not actually here, but we're still gonna blame him for shit. Because why not? 96 times so far since we started counting. Be clear. Oh, here. There we go. I got it. Oh, I could do a strong attack. Concussion. I'm totally gonna make that happen. But guys, if you're not following Try, he is my content partner, the other half of Adrenaline Junkies. He's amazing, and also amazing founder of the AJ team. Speaking of which, fellow team member Warder Kiju, last seen yesterday playing Rocksmith. We love him, and he loves to hate us. Fucking buy one or more. Oh, I will fucking do it right after this stream. You know I will. I have no shame. Have you learned anything? Oh, what do you got going? What do you want?
This house was always full of fear, and its owner was still alive when the house caught fire. Someone wanted to kill him. The fire only covered up the crime. The murder gave birth to the flaw that you attached to, didn't it? I'll find you when I track down the murderer. I know who owns this doll. Maybe I should give them back to her. She ought to know more about what happened here.
Fastness trace. The same trace can be felt on the rag doll and the item dropped by the woman. We're connecting the dots, bitches. Conclusion, Vesna smells of fear. Her nerves are badly strained. Her heart is trembling, her fingers are stiff from anxiety, and her mind wanders, lost in the wilderness of fear. I may be able to find her home and discover what's behind her jittery condition.
Victor! I hope you've got what you want now, Thaumaturge. Because I think it's time to get out of here.
Oh.
Why the hurry, Father? We're the Tsar's men. How about the donation for the Tsar's army?
There are no Russian outposts here.
I think this is the guy with the nice boots.
You're the guy who trashed our comrades?
Say yes and that you can do it again. Say that the odds are uneven now, and say it wasn't you. I'm gonna
I can do
it
exactly the same to all of you.
He's not as weak as he looks. He actually looks better than he did the other day.
But not counting the priest. He's still alone.
Not anymore, I'm not.
Oh, snap. I think I spent my skill points. Oh, wait. Do I have another Thaumaturge point? How do I know how many points I have available? They're on the screen somewhere? All right, well, I just spent another perfect efficiency. Oh, shit. What's the word one under you on the left side? Oh, so that is like a summary of the skills, but it doesn't tell me like how many points I have available. Like that's not in there anywhere that I could see. Thought it was unskilled points. No, because I could have spent that in any tree. Like I could have gone into focus or chief of thought. Like I didn't have to stay in that skill tree. I just dropped it into heart because like we're gonna go into combat. Oh! I'm dumb. Listen here. Order. I need you not to be so smart, okay? I think I even saw that earlier. All right. I looked at it 3 or 4 times before I realized what the fuck it was. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. All right, let's see. Start the fight. Who am I fighting? Strong attacks and focus. In order to launch a strong attack against an enemy, you must take away all of their focus, causing them to enter the breakdown state. Strong attacks are much more powerful than other skills and able to allow the fight to end quicker. Oh, okay. So he can also attack. Eerie Intoxication, Bloody Penance. Reduces focus, removes all negative status effects from you and none of this world. So I can't use that one yet. Do a quick attack. Ooh, 14 points. That's good. Ooh, yeah. Whoa, get wrecked. Ow. Ow, with the knives, man. All right, this guy only has 9 points left. Alright, and I'm gonna have him start attacking this one. Because that should... Oh, I had a 60% chance to do double damage. I might have fucked that up. Alright, so I'm gonna attack you. This guy's dead regardless. Oh snap. Get wrecked. Ow. Oh shit. Oh my god, this guy's still not dead. He's dead. Alright. I might be screwed here if I take another hit. Oh, I really like this combat. Oh no, I died. She says right as she dies. Alright, we're gonna load up this autosave. Isn't it? Okay, yeah. So there is a 1 there. But it's screwed up. Different than all the other usual combat stuff, and I like it. It's not just push a button smashing, you actually gotta think about what you do. Yeah. It's definitely a turn-based system, but it's pretty good. Ow. Rude. Ow, that guy hits hard. Get wrecked. Oh, I died again. Alright, so I'm thinking this guy, even though he has the lowest health, he seems to hit like a bitch. So I say we go after this guy first. Try switching it up. Tripod! Welcome on in. Ow. Rude. Oh, double damage. Booyah! Welcome on in, Raiders. For those of you joining us for the very first time, my name's Ava Latixa. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch, and tonight we are playing the Thaumaturge. Welcome to the very unique combat system that is this game. Get him up here. It's a combination of turn-based. Oh, that restores my health. Gotta use that. That's the problem. It wasn't healing myself. Inflicts damage, restores your health by 15 points, which is half of what you've lost. Each subsequent action that restores health points will restore it. I'm smart. I read good. I've only failed this battle twice already. Get wrecked. Ooh, plus 17. That's what I needed. Alright, this guy's. Yeah. I really like it. I'm not very far into it at all, but it's cool, man. We're
You're right, sir.
Best friends with Rasputin.
Me? Yes, but can these salutors also help you in a fight? Can you manipulate people and cast these demons into their minds?
Generally speaking, yes. Are you sure you're right, sir?
Call me Grigori.
Let's head back.
Grigori.
I have to visit someone in the village who can tell me more about what happened here.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely different. So, I mean, if you come into it expecting a certain, I don't know, like a traditional RPG, it's definitely more like story-based. It is pretty heavy on the reading, but if you're into lore and that kind of stuff, it's definitely got a way different feel to it. So far, the way the story is interacting, like, I'm still pretty early on, right? Like, it's still giving me tutorials about stuff, but I'm digging it. For sure. Where did what's her nuts go? Vesna. Oh, Vesna. What you doing down here, Bibbs? Ooh, what's this?
Thaumaturge never fails me. There is something here.
This. Dead goose. Someone or something strangled this goose. From the goose's twisted neck, anger flows the anger and passion of a person who slaughtered the poor bird. The wave of emotions carries no desire for the meat or feathers, only a sour taste of envy and the desire for all of Bogdan's property to go to hell. AP reset at the battle completion. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Salt on the doorstep protects from unwanted visitors and other misfortune. It was reset from before, so it must be...
Over my dead body. I reject this verdict.
Well, I expected as much, and he wanted to come see you himself. He was first to judge.
I said what I said, and I won't change my mind. Go away, you're attracting gawkers.
Not gawkers, a witness. And let him listen. He'll see it fairly. Sir, this liar and thief here stole a memento of my mother. And this witch says I'm supposed to hand my goose over to him too.
Because you strangled mine. And what do I care about some trinkets your mother left you?
Because we already know you strangled the goose, but you still haven't proved that Bogdan stole your pendant.
Where is the justice here?
Conflicted neighbors. The dead goose lies between the quarreling peasants. Obvious bone of contention here. The wise woman is to settle the dispute. She better do it quickly. It will come to fisticuffs in any moment. Seems the neighbors quarreled over a goose strangled in an act of revenge. A classic of the genre. Alright, so we can take Anatoly's side, support the wise woman's verdict, or make Anatoly calm down.
Why don't you relax and listen to the words of a wise woman?
Well, all in all, I'm sorry, Bogdan.
Come inside, and tell me what you're doing here.
Ooh, we made a friend. Yeah, so Werder, I didn't have to heal between the first fight and the second fight. So So I'm thinking it automatically resets when we're not in combat. Because, like, I don't see anything. There's no character. There's no character thing, so I don't. Yeah. I don't see anywhere to heal myself. But we'll have to see. What kind of magic is that? Never seen anything like it. Where did she go? I'm sorry, Bogdan. I'm sorry. What is this? Make sure there's like nothing hanging out around here. I still need to find what's her face. Vesna. Oh, there is something. Yeah.
Am I sensing?
Dish shards. Broken shards of a blue ceramic dish. The broken ceramic trembles with anger and frustration. The quarrel erupted suddenly, spewing out bile of mutual complaints and grievances. Its sweet and pungent taste stupefied, compelling, screaming, finger-pointing, and hurting. Frenzy lasted until all were involved were out of breath. Damaged axe shaft. The trace it bears does not belong to Vesna. Although it's already become moldy from disuse, it carries the memory of the spirit of one who wielded it. A loner by choice, with the disposition as tart as juniper berries. The shaft is overgrown with the thorns of bitter words, but there are others, warm, delicate as rose petals. They betray a love for someone who's not afraid of thorns. Love that is difficult, but not accepting of violence. That's from Luca. In this house lives a married couple who do not mince their words. They argue violently, loudly, until they are out of breath, but they persist. Together, despite everything. Oh. What's up, Ukir?
Now I know that woman's trace. Vesna and her husband both left traces of themselves at the Vasily's burned out farmstead.
Oh? Yeah.
Luca sincerely loves his wife. You think he loves her strongly enough to kill for her? You're right. It'd be better to ask Vesna about that.
Like how Upir's always just, like, looking around. Hand-carved and elaborately painted wooden box. This box is marked with the words of love as sweet as kisses. The names of Vesna and Luca intertwined, cuddling tenderly against the wood, against the delicate carvings trying to protect them from damp and rain. All from the evil of the world that carries with it. Alright, well, let's knock on the door, shall we?
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
Please open the door. I'd like to have a chat about your husband.
You better not be here when he gets back. He's not as talkative or polite as I am.
So we were talking about him earlier, the man, the myth, the legend just raided us with a few friends a couple minutes ago. Sorry about that. I was in the middle of a fight, super distracted. How was Halo 2? Oh, also don't forget to upload that to YouTube. It's clear that this is not the first time that Vesna has threatened someone with her husband. Luca must not have the best reputation in the village. Residents see Luca as a sullen churl and a recluse. However, he seems to have a soft spot. Luca was at Vasily's house on the night of the murder and the fire took place.
I know you're scared, but please just open the door a crack and let me ask one quick question.
What do you want?
Alright, so we can calm her down and make her feel safe, try to convince Vesna to let her in, or give her the little doll that we found.
I think I've got something of yours. I found it by your father's burned-out farmhouse. You've imprinted your fear onto it. I know because I'm a Thaumaturge. I want to help.
What do you want to know?
Where can I find your husband?
In the clearing by the forest. He's chopping wood with the others.
Thank you.
Get that thing out of here.
Wait, you don't like your own little doll? Are you talking about my buddy Upier? Fruit? We got another point? Hells yeah, we got another point. Alright, action reaction. Want it? We should finish it tomorrow night. Hell yeah. Okay, we have to go to the forest clearing. Okay, can I go inside now? Is that here? Wise woman's house. There we go.
Let's take a look around.
Diary of an oblate priest. They say that every nation has its demons. Its phantoms, ghosts, and nightmares were created to make naughty children behave. But I have gone halfway around the world preaching the word of God and learned the truth. These demons, fiends, and devils were cursed by God, or devils cursed by God are real, and they are everywhere. In distant Sirmia, people whispered the name Bukovac, cruel beast whose presence brings wrath and commands people try to inflict violence on their neighbors. A fairy tale, you say, but I have seen Bukovac here in Pietrogorsk. I heard the rattle of his chains and felt his fangs digging into my neck and tugging at the very fiber of my soul. And I felt the fury that its race brings with it, the anger from which there is no escape, the taste of blood in my mouth that no prayer can erase. May the holy walls of the Oblate Church stop this beast. Blessed Virgin, keep me safe. Unfinished letter. So, my dear son, my heart is crying. Have I harmed you so that you write about me like this? That you renounce your legacy, your land, and your blood? I never said a word to you when you refused the farm with us, nor when you went to Tiflis to study. Now you're calling us stupid? Backward? You repeat after that reactor of yours. Kuziki, that Georgian, your language, is the language of dogs? And you want to write to me only in Russian. Child, Georgia flows in your blood. She is the salt in your tears and the glue in your bones. You will not renounce her. You can't. Yeah.
Let's take a look around. Let's take a look around.
Saint's icon, a hand-painted icon. I think this is Saint Thecla the Martyr.
The villagers seem to have a certain respect for you, ma'am, so I wanted to ask your help with something.
I'm not getting any younger, boy. Talk before I drop dead.
Oh, I don't have enough for this
Well then,
conversation.
I hope you'll still be alive when I get back, madam.
See if anything lights up here, but I don't see much happening. But she's gonna be the new elder lady. I put money on it.
Again.
This time, it's a matter of life and death.
There is a cat!
How is your search going?
Can I pet the cat?
Almost
I need to know if I can
finished.
pet the cat.
I know who's attracting the Bukovac.
Can you reveal that secret?
It's Luca. It has to be Luca.
Do you still want to catch that salutor?
Yes, absolutely.
Despite the risk?
I hope I can persuade you to come with me.
That's an enormous favor you're asking me. I hope you'll be able to return it.
I give my word.
Did you hear? We're going to see Luca Bogosian.
Hell yeah, our best friend came with us. Raspy and I are good buddies, you know. Boots all covered in shit. Well, that's life in the countryside for you. Great men fight their wars, but what's that to us? Peasants? Oh shit, here he is.
I'm not here to fight.
Luca!
You shouldn't have threatened my wife.
Why did you do this?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're the one who brought the Saliter here. The spirit that you all say arrived in the village after Vasily's death. The Saliter is what's making fear consume you all and making you hot-headed. And it's because of your flaw, which has been within you since the murder took place.
Rip.
A murder might just be about to take place.
Cut off his head.
What?
Tear off his head before he opens his mouth again.
Oh, it's not Luca, it's her.
You're the one that killed him.
Oh snap.
And I'd do it again if I could. Get out of here!
Here you are, Okala. Vesna's flaw is mine, and you're mine.
He's terrifying. Difficulty level. Alright, so do we want story, balanced, or challenge? Oh, I'm scared. Wonder if I could change it. I'm gonna go with challenge. Oh, I might come to regret that. Oh my god, this guy's scary. He just got like 8 times bigger. You guys see that? All right, to defeat a wild Salutator, you must get rid of the shadows that protect him. Vanquishing the shadows will weaken him, but the weaker he is, the more fiercely he will fight back. This bar tells you when a wild Salutator sends more enemies against you. Shit, guys. I'm so scared. I probably should have waited to heal until I took some damage. I didn't really think that went through. I'm smart, guys. Bugvac has caused you to enter the suffering state. States can have a benign or potentially deadly effect. Read the descriptions carefully and don't get caught off guard. Wait, what is suffering? Receives damage 3 to 4 at the end of every round, max 4x. Oh, mean. All right, we're gonna do that. So we're gonna cause him to lose focus. That's going to remove the negative state from us, or it should have. I don't know if it still has. Excellent. I think it did fall out now. Rude. Get owned, bitch! One big Angie. He is big Angie. Ow, he's so mean. Quit picking on me, guys. Cool, I got 14 health points back. And I immediately lost 5. Ouch. Grab his dick and twist it. Get wrecked. Ow. She's so mean. Alright, I need to heal. Oh, I get to react. Rope punched her. Oh, he killed me. Oh, there you go. If you prefer to, you can lower the difficulties of combat in the gameplay settings. I think the game is telling me that I'm too bad to play this game. Alright. Alright, we got no points left. I don't have any upgrades. Here, see, why don't we do perfect efficiency on the planned attack, and we'll put fortune on the reaction. Try that, see how it goes. How bad could it be? Alright. Try and interrupt his focus again. I gotta break this doom on me. Ow, rude. Alright, I'm in the suffering state. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now I'm suffering again. Alright, that guy's down. Alright, they're gonna call 2 people. Trying to break his focus, man. Look at her, I need some points back. Ow! Bitch punched me. Cool, I cleared my stuff, but I need some health back. Right now. Alright, he did. Cool, that's good. Nope, I died again. Crap! God, this combat's challenging. I like it though. I adjusted them again a little bit, slightly. Alright, we'll start with a quick attack. Just stab this guy. It does most damage when he has the most health. Smack him. Alright, so now did we get the suffering back? We did. You gonna die? There he is. Took him out. Didn't really take much damage at all now, did we? Alright, let's see. Version. Get a heal in. Ow! Rude. This bitch. We can concuss him, which will be good. Got 8 points of health back. Get him with the concussion, the 1-2 uppercut. Sucks to be you, man. All right, now I need to break her focus and also heal because I'm about to get my ass get it again. Oh no. Rude. Health points and oh shit, this is hard, guys. It's so hard. That went better though. I was close. I feel like that was like much better. Maybe we'll put fortune on the diversion, which gives us a chance of interrupting since we have to use that a lot more than we think we do. Smack these two. Smack him. Ow. Ouchie. Alright, let me see. Complications. Restores points by 40%. The effect stacks ×2. Perfectionism. Must last for that more. Oh, reduces restored health points. Got it. Alright, so things in white are buffs, things in red are debuffs. Alright, that guy's down. He's gonna kill me? No, not yet. There it is. Damn it. Trying to decide, like, there's some combination I'm not figuring out yet. I think I have this first in the right spot. It's just a matter of figuring out. We'll go quick damage. Fuck yeah, 12. Plus the action reaction. Nice punch. Alright, he's gotta be low on health, right? Alright. You guys got 5 health points. There you go, he's dead. Or 5 focus, sorry. He's got 4 focus. He's only got 1 focus. We'll do that, and we'll do that. Alright, so his focus is gonna be broken. He's gonna smack me. And then he's gonna stab him. I get the concussion here. Quite a bit of extra healing back. That guy's down for the count. Owie, you hurt. You hurt me. You hurt me real bad, lady. Yeah. I have to be able to do it faster. It's stacking too high. Feel free, I'm open to suggestions, guys, if there's something I'm missing. This guy's got 5 focus. I don't think I can break his focus that fast. So I think what the goal is here is just go in and beat these guys up as fast as possible. Like this first guy. I can't take a ton of hits. His first hit's never that hard. should kill him, right? Yeah? Really? You gonna tell me you switched it done? Got 2 health points left. Alright, so I got 16 health points back. She's gonna hit me. Guy's gonna roar. Shit. Might be screwed. Oh, maybe not. She's dead. Okay, I got her. Damn it. Like, I can get 2 of them, no problem. Alright, I think quick attack. The double damage, that worked out good for me. Give you a reaction. I'm gonna get smacked. You hit me for nothing. I hit him pretty hard that round. There you go. Go down, bitch. All right. Smack her in the face. She's gonna punch me back. Loopier is going to heal. Got 9 points back. Really would have been great if she died, but not so much. Should be able to kill her here. Alright, is she down? Should get a little something back. I'm dead. Damn it. Yeah, so every once in a while he's growling. And that stacks over time. Physical. It's like I have to take these guys out faster. All right, so that's a suffering state. So that lasts 4 rounds. At the end of every round, I'm taking 3 to 4 damage. I don't think so. Not until I kill the shadows. And every time I heal, I get less health back. That's this one. So Complications. Reduces restored health by 40%. This effect stacks 2x. Alright, so I'm gonna break the focus on the one guy, since he's only got one. Now he's broken, and I'm gonna concuss him. And then Upir's gonna attack her and heal me. There we go. One shot, one kill. Now I just gotta kill this bitch. Gonna growl. Alright, so now we're taking a lot of damage. Now we're taking probably 8 damage at the end of every round. I don't know if I can make it through another round. Oh, good. She died. She died. We're good. We're good. Yay! We did it. I'm gonna make a friend.
You lose. You're going crazy again. You blind fool.
Yay, I did it.
A little faith, Thaumaturge. Focus on what's true. My voice is true. I am the truth, you see. Look.
Naming a Salutor. You defeated Bukavach, the deed Dimension Salutor, but you cannot tame him on your own. Rasputin comes to your help. The untamed Salutor won't obey your orders, stops you from developing, and weakens your perception. Fortunately, Rasputin soothed his anger. You achieve the unachievable. Alex! Thank you for the biddies, baby! I got a Thaumaturge point.
Unbelievable.
Oh, are you gorgeous?
How do you feel? Are you all right?
Seems like this game has a pretty steep learning curve.
I'm hallucinating, but that means I'm currently facing a crowd of furious lumberjacks with axes, so I'd say I've been better.
What? I'm telling the truth. I do it again. None of you understand anything. It's because of this magician. It's his fault.
The magician didn't kill Vasily. He didn't bring the evil here. You're a witch! To the stake with her! To the stake!
And you, why are you just standing there? Are you just letting them do this? Fine, I'll handle it myself. I did it before, and I can do it now.
Girls Weekend, I'm jealous.
What have you done? Go. You don't need to see this.
Well, let's see. Prevent Luca from making rash decisions. Remind Luca the proof he loves Vesna. Force Vesna to flee.
Think, Luca. Your feelings for Vesna are still true, I know that. Hear out her reasons before you do anything.
Okay. You two better not come back to the village.
Got in the hot tub earlier, drank wine. Everyone's been passed out
As
for
if
2
we wanted
hours.
to.
Then there's me. Aww. Yeah, drinking in the hot tub it's like a next level skill. You gotta really know what you're doing there. But I'm glad to see you. We're playing a new game. It's called the Thaumaturge. Just dropped on Monday. It's pretty exciting. Can I? That's the wrong one. Can I talk to the lady now? What are you doing? Excuse me, sir. Do you happen to know?
Do you happen to know when the train arrives? The postmaster said it's usually no more than an hour late, so it should be here any moment.
I'm obsessed.
I got a tougher question for you.
Pardon?
Will this train get me close to Albuquerque?
I'm afraid that's an ocean away, and even to the ocean you've got a ways to go.
Thank you. Ever since I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque, I can't get my bearings. Things I've seen, sir. Places I've been. I just can't get to Albuquerque.
Yeah, it's been really good. I really like it. Oh shit. Did I lose? I didn't get to finish talking to the old lady. Send a telegram at the railway station. Oh. I want to go back to the town, though. Think you might snag this shit next payday, right? It's definitely got an interesting combat system. And I of
wanted
course
to send
put the
2
combat
telegrams, one to Warsaw and one to Paris.
at the highest level
Mr.
difficulty.
Shulsky, I was meant to send for you when the driver came to get the mail. My
but
condolences
I
about
like
your
it.
father.
Oh no, Daddy Dearest.
Do you still want to send something?
Uh-oh. Got a message from Lygia.
Did you come to say goodbye to me?
More like to share my fear. Your condition yesterday, after the fight with that Bukovac, it troubled me. I don't think my treatments are having a long-lasting effect. And you don't look the best. Do you feel all right?
Let's see.
I've just heard that my father is dead.
Tell him about Daddy Dearest.
After your treatment, when I was hallucinating, I saw him. I heard his voice for the first time in years. I'm sure it was him. A strange
Got
feeling.
daddy issues.
Maybe he came to say goodbye. Maybe it was his last chance to speak to you. A prophecy.
I hope not.
What do you intend to do now?
So you've changed your plans. Say that you've got to go to Warsaw.
Just a moment ago, I was thinking about Vienna or Budapest and going on from there to Paris, but now I've got to get to Warsaw first. What about you?
Good night, Alex. Have fun.
I don't
Thank you so
think I
much
have
for hanging
anything
out.
else to do here. I had a little time to think about what I saw in your mind. Tell me, Victor, have you ever seen a human skull cracked open on the cobblestones?
Guys, if you're not following Alex, you need to go give her a follow. She was streaming Supermarket Simulator. It was giving me flashback to all my retail days, and it was amazing. She's amazing. Best supermarket stock owner that I've ever known or met. She's wonderful. Another amazing member of Team Adrenaline Junkies. Go give her some love, guys. And don't forget to hydrate and take 2 ibuprofen before you go to bed. Dr. Abel signing out. Have you ever seen a human skull cracked open on the cobblestones? Ask
Your
if that's a
question
threat.
sounded like a threat.
Because it is, for all of us.
Oh.
I have the skull of Franz Ferdinand himself, with his brain spilling out onto the sidewalk.
Good girl.
I also saw the white steps in Odessa running with
Drink
blood.
1 more glass of water,
A
you'll feel better
battlefield
tomorrow.
blanketed in lethal fog, with faceless beings emerging from it.
Good night.
This hasn't happened yet, but I saw it as clearly as I see you now. Thanks to you, I know that I can stop it. I know that I am part of history, and I can change it. Even at the cost of scorn, contempt, or my life. You promised me a favor, so Warsaw sounds perfect.
Oh, snap. But I didn't get to talk to the old lady. I should have gone back before I went to the thing. I didn't know it was going to push me out of the village. Ooh. What a good logo. I think I've got like 2 or 3 thaumaturgy points and now. Oh snap. Hold up, wait a minute. You guys are creeping me out, man.
Warszawa! Warsaw! Warsaw! Last stop, Warsaw. Time to wake up.
It's clouding over.
The weather is like my mood.
Aside from the circumstances of the funeral bringing you back, you hadn't thought of ever returning here?
They say not under circumstances like these. Read him what the papers say about Warsaw, or tell him what you think about Warsaw. Tell him what we think.
I hate this city. It always makes me think of the stench of vodka, sweat, and urine. Corruption, poverty, and trust me, no justice but street justice.
I'm sure something must have changed since you left.
But probably not for the better.
What about the people? Those close to you? You'll never miss them?
I definitely didn't expect I'd be coming to my father's funeral so early.
I've noticed you two had certain differences in your views on life.
Yes, especially on my life. But admittedly, that's not a very exciting discovery.
He's sorry.
Is that all
Been a
you've
long
learned
day.
about me on our journey?
You drool in your sleep. Anything in there about Warsaw?
Workers are striking. They want to take advantage of the Tsar's visit to Warsaw. The protests are being violently suppressed. Last week, around a dozen people were killed. Polish Socialist Party militants attacked a train. They stole money, bonds, and explosive materials. They're also suspected of robbing a transport of Dutch pomade. The socialists in Warsaw must look pretty sharp then. Further along, we've got murders, muggings, and poverty.
The newspapers feed on sensation. Remember that in darkness, even a small spark can be seen clearly. Even I can feel hope from all the people riding with us. Can't you?
Tell him what we said.
Even without my
past.
powers, I can tell that hope is bringing people here from all 3 petitions. Miners, steelworkers, governesses, maids, speculators, thieves. I've gotten to read a few of our fellow passengers' possessions, and I know that hope can have many faces.
Will you share that knowledge with me?
There's a terrified woman riding with us. She's either running away or in hiding. I think that gentleman is smuggling something, because excitement is all mixed up with guilt inside him. And this dandy, he's going whoring.
If there's something I've learned in life, Victor, it's never to neglect the whores.
Warsaw!
Wisdom
end
to
of the
live by,
line.
Raspy.
Welcome to Warszawa.
I think the time's come to ask where you plan to stay.
I'll let you know when I come up with something.
Guys, never neglect the whores, okay? Game told me. Rasputin told me. You have to listen to Rasputin. Received a quest. The Mermaid City's Sun. Alright. Let's spend our thaumaturgy points. We have an entry for the Southern Tromadiski. I would like to apologize in advance for for all of the names, places, and words that I'm going to butcher and pronunciate. Please and thank you. Oh, did I freeze? What's happening? I think my game's frozen. Uh-oh. Spaghettios. Well, good news, bad news, kids. We did crash. But we're gonna launch her back up again. Should have had an autosave in there. We got a couple of thaumaturgy points to spend. Load. Continue. Mind your words and gestures. You never know who in the crowd might be an Akrana informer or an agent guy. Nope. Okay. There we go. If there was a way to reset my skill points. Makes you lose focus instead of taking damage with a 4-to-1 ratio. Adds a point to power word. Adds a point to the dimension word. Oh. Huh. So brutality seems like a really good attack. I don't hate this thief of focus. So I'm gonna pick that up and we'll work our way towards this. I'm assuming you must get enough points to be able to do like everything itself, right? All right, I'm gonna put that on. I'm gonna leave that where it is. I'm gonna leave the focus on the put it on concussion. I feel like that'll put into the damage. I don't know.
When people unite, empires fall.
Bobby likes to run fast, huh? With you, Jigaboo. Alright, I can't seem to do anything or interact with anything. Guess we will just go down. Cabbies have such nerve to charge this much for a fare. Ooh, we got another point. Dead. All right, we'll put brutality in our dot. Hopefully that's the right spot for it. So many options. The Daily Courier, the latest news. The chief of police in the city of Warsaw hereby informs the general public that in connection with their majesty's visits, the number of units patrolling the streets on this day will be doubled. In particular, constables will look out for the groups of troublemakers that have been gathering more and more recently near major thoroughfares to protest against thaumaturges and demand that His Majesty officially condemn thaumaturges as charlatans and a menace to humanity. Yesterday, near Rymarska Street, the police arrested 15 people who protested loudly and disrupted traffic, demanding that thaumaturgy be punishable by death. The protesters were intoxicated, started the fight with the police unit dispatched on the scene. Interesting. Anti-thaumaturge leaflets. Citizen, beware of thaumaturges who act in secret, plotting to bring down the economy and thus take complete control over our society. Let us protect our children from those degenerates waiting for the right moment to take control over the most innocent minds and souls. Let us get rid of those parasites. Recent research shows that thaumaturge brains are burned out from thoughts that go against nature. Hence, they cannot be treated equally to normal people. Let us act now before it is too late. Hold on. I feel attacked by this leaflet. It hurts my feelings. I don't like it. My back hurts from these barrels of herring and my eyes won't stop running from the salt. Wanted notice. To all police station chiefs of Warsaw, beware of Oberisi Niezdiek, leader of the Shivs gang, recently seen near Wierzboa Street. Blonde hair, blue eyes, round face, and a sizable stature. Distinctive marks, dark circles under his eyes, signifying exceptional anger. He's a thief and murderer, particularly active in the Stramistis area. Whoever notifies the authorities of his whereabouts or contributes to his apprehension shall be rewarded. I wonder if that guy has a salutator. They talk about like the circles under his eyes. I feel like that's a thing. The Country Weekly Magazine. Change of Warsaw's Governor General. Today's Supreme Order of August 28th was announced. The Governor General of Warsaw, Commander of the Warsaw Military District, Adjutant General Miaskimowicz, will be released from his current duties while retaining the title of Adjutant General. He will be replaced by a second in command, Adjutant General Stalin. Okay. That guy's getting a new job. Good for you. I like jobs. Regulars o'clock and new editions in stock. Warsaw Courier. When this issue of the Courier is in your hands, the ancient city of Warsaw will be receiving its most distinguished guests. His Majesty Nikolai II, Emperor of all Russia, King of Poland, and Grand Duke of Finland, and Her Royal Highness Tsarina Alexandra Yordovna will arrive in our city this afternoon. This will be the royal couple's first visit to Warsaw. On a long-awaited and joyous occasion, our city has taken up a festive appearance. Streets have been adorned with festoons of flowers and greenery, and the entire area that the royal procession will pass through filled with the crowds of people wishing to pay homage to their majesties on behalf of Warsaw and all the kingdoms. And with that vow of loyal allegiance, Polish hearts need to send to the throne a quiet echo of fervent desires and lasting comfort. These arise from His Majesty's words, who declared in his grand manifestos that his ultimate goal was to ensure the happiness of all his loyal subjects and to discern all of his loyal subjects' needs. Those gracious words of the sovereign have become a source of comfort for the people of the Kingdom of Poland, In the name of that comfort, the Polish people under the Russian rule are happy to greet His Majesty today, trusting their substantial need will be recognized and ready for civic and public service. That was the wrong button. Act 1, the city that does not forget. I want to go back. I didn't mean to click on that. I thought it was like a board, not a door. Let's see if I can go back in.
Why such a crowd?
The circus has come to town.
These are troubled times. Brothers turn against brothers. Russia has had enough bloodshed. The violence must stop. When socialists attempt to divide Russia and her subject nations, to dent the sword that smote the enemy at Grunwald, this demands my decisive action. Thus, by my grace, I hereby appoint as Governor General of Warsaw, Georgi Antonovich Skowon.
A butcher.
Not a popular guy, I presume.
I see you ain't from here. That swine keeps a photo album of all the folks he's had shot at the Citadel.
Before and after execution.
Warsaw! The time for leniency and indulgence is over. From the moment this office is bestowed on me, no forces hostile to the subjects of Greater Russia will have any further right to exist. None! Whether it be brutal socialist subversives, communists, Jews, or other satanic provocators.
He sure knows how to unite a crowd.
Pardon me, are you Polish?
Yes, I feel Polish. My name's Victor.
Wanda.
This is Russia here. Like it or not. Warszawa. Время террора закончилось.
Иди нахуй!
My first decision as Governor General of
I feel like this guy's about to die.
Arrestovать.
Yep, the blonde's gonna get arrested.
Great heroes in their sense of timing. Of course, now they're the first ones in the fight.
Samobladanie, Polyaki. We want that rebel. The Loudmouth.
Damn.
What happened?
Be a gentleman. Please kneel and tie my shoe.
I didn't dare suggest it myself.
Can I ask you a tiny favor? The Russians can't find out about this. The military is just looking for an excuse to suppress the crowd, and these workers are dreaming of thrashing a Russian gendarme.
Either one of you confesses to disturbing the peace, or всех забирать. We'll take your lead.
You can't handle all of us.
Can you get us out of here?
I think I'm open to any kind of suggestion.
With a book like that, I'd find out what would convince one of these bastards to let us go. Or I'd take on that self-appointed leader of the proletariat.
Interesting strategy. Who are you, really?
A damsel in distress.
Those don't usually hide ammunition in their stockings.
Can I explain it to you another time?
For instance, I could disclose to a soldier that you came here with ammunition under your skirt.
Maybe we should see who they believe. A respected lady of Warsaw, or a common magician who just 100 years ago would have been burned at the stake.
Well, since you asked so nicely, I'm going to take a look around.
It's so cute when they flirt.
Do you think it's a good idea to stir people up and send them to face bullets and bayonets?
What do you want then? My whole life on my knees? Kissing Ruski's ass?
Do you realize blood is about to be spilled? And that it might be mine?
Fuck off!
The workers' leader is a charismatic man whose words greatly move the crowd. He will not keep quiet even if it means ending up in a cell.
Pardon me, gentlemen.
The crowd has received the order. For now, zero response.
We'll give them a moment to arrest them all, book them, interrogate them. Gospodi will be home in November.
Gentlemen, please forgive me. Maybe there's a faster way to get this situation resolved.
Back off, Polyak, or we'll start shooting. Paniatno, scrum. Dawaj.
Pistol bullets. Bullets that fell under a woman's dress scattered on the pavement. Small bullets carry big emotions. Hope, because they were meant to benefit the cause. Fear, in which these difficult times makes it even the hardiest of hearts. And determination, the companion of courage, and without which it would be impossible to face reality. Each bullet was hidden in the nooks and crannies of the undergarments with care and precision, just like the previous time and the time before that. This is nothing new for the person who took the risk. Wanda! You dog.
Still haven't squealed on me?
I'm going to take a look around.
Hi, Aleph. Wolfie, thank you for the resub.
Do you think it's a good idea to stir people up and send them to face bullets and bayonets?
What do you want then? My whole life on my knees? Kissing Ruski's ass?
I was trying to keep from dragging ordinary people into the fight. They won't expect us to strike first. How many are coming with us?
Let's see for ourselves.
Oh shit. Here we go. Select yourself or Salator. You can preview both your and your Salator skills. This will help you plan your attack. You can summon another Salator at any time. A green frame around the Salator's image means they're exceptionally effective in a fight given the given enemy. Read the description above the Salator to find out why they will be useful at that moment. Interesting. Focus deprivation will be more effective against the enemy. Alright. I meant to do focus. I chose the wrong one. Ow! Rude. Oh, that guy got hurty. There, I got 8 health back. Damage-based attacks will be more effective against the enemy. Alright, let's go. Ooh, Doom. Alright, this does bonus damage if his enemy's less than health, so I feel like that should have hit pretty good. And he down. Enemies can have traits that makes them immune to your attack. Traits are related to the different dimensions and they can be disabled. To disable an enemy's trait, attack them with a salutator that belongs to the same dimension as the trait. And note if you don't have the required dimension force, you can take away all the opponent's focus and launch a strong attack. Okay. Attack with Loopier to disable. Hi, Bam. How are you? Good night, Order. Thank you so much for hanging out. Oh, I shot him with the revolver. Ow! This bitch! He dead now.
Let us go.
Eyes the clouds and you have a sandwich? Okay, but like what kind of sandwich? I've lost my grimoire and the revolver. Oh no.
Shulski. Victor.
One of those Shulskis?
Yes.
My condolences. Now, profile.
Thank you.
E-Bast from Subway? I think you mean Beast?
What you pissing in the bucket for, asshole?
Where else am I supposed to?
Brown in the bucket, whiz on the wall.
You better remember that, too. That bucket's gonna last you guys till tomorrow.
No Beast.
Can I use the phone?
Revolutionary leaflets. Brothers, the 11-hour work days are killing us. Let's follow the example of the workers in German and English factories and fight to reduce them to 9 working hours. Join the strike, put down your tools, and join the fight for our future.
What are you staring at, Ganef?
I don't know what that means.
Quit squealing. First time in the big city? Have some respect if you don't know who you're running your mouth at. He's one of them that went after the Ruskies with his bare fists.
I showed a couple of Russian soldiers when I think about the petitions.
I have moments like that sometimes.
And I gave it to some Ruskies in the Kisser, too. There's this red-bearded fella sitting there. I glassed him in the face, then kicked him in the bean, and wham! On the floor. And I pinched his billfold, too.
Did anybody ask you? Shut your damn trap. Well, are you from somebody?
My name's Viktor Szulski, and I work on my own behalf.
All right. Respect.
First of all, I am a Thaumaturge.
Now them, I got respect for. I know one really decent Jew from Povishla, who's a wizard too.
How about you? You got a foreskin or what?
Is my foreskin any of your fucking business?
Well, no. I was just...
Schmuck.
He is a
But
schmuck.
You don't look like much of a Warsaw lad.
You should not judge a book by its cover.
A tough guy, like a real Warsaw lad.
I was born here. Now I've come home.
You
Welcome to Warsaw.
I love it.
I wouldn't call you a master strategist.
You got away from the station, so theoretically, we achieved our goal.
You're not losing your sense of humor. I guess this isn't your first time in a place like this, is it?
You'd better tell me if you managed to get rid of your ammunition.
If I hadn't, I'd already be locked up at the Citadel. I admit your behavior did successfully distract the Ruskies.
You're welcome.
All right then. What's such a gorgeous, hairy mug doing in a crummy place like this?
I spent a little time on the Rue de la Raquette in Paris.
It got demolished 5 years ago.
Oui. What about you? You seem to know your way around this setting. You been here often?
I'll take that as a compliment. And sure, sometimes, if the cause demands it.
What cause?
Let's say I know certain folks who'd find poles like you useful.
Dealers in stolen Dutch pomade?
Donut connoisseurs. They met at Burke Rotblitz's cafe.
I don't want to jinx it, but do you spend time there too?
If I'm not there, no one will want to talk to you. And don't worry, I don't usually hang out long in places like this.
Szulski!
I see you won't be hanging out here long either.
Another meeting. Fearless Wanda, the smuggler of bullets, proposed a meeting at Burkroth. The woman I met during the kettling incident was smuggling bullets in the nooks and crannies of her undergarment. Clearly, it wasn't the first time she'd done that. Unfortunately, this time the garter didn't hold and the bullets fell onto the pavement. Maybe fate will have us cross paths again and we'll meet at Burkroth for jam donut. I really want fucking
Szulski, this yours?
donut consumers is close enough, right?
That's right.
Then take it and get out of here.
Can I ask why the sudden change of plans? Anyone I should thank?
If he wants to, he'll tell you himself.
Thank you.
Oh snap. When recruiting for the gendarmerie, it's recommended to reject the following candidates immediately. Persons related to rebels and troublemakers choose thaumaturges, and deviation from these instructions must be very well argued. Oh. Victor's file. He has his own file. Wanda's file. Oh snap. Oh, yep. We saw that. Notice in the train station. Wanted list. 1002, Maria Burkova. 54 years old, residing in Warsaw, Old Praga, accused of complicity in stealing 2,000 rubles worth of Dutch pomade. Wanted. Description: short in stature, black hair, small hazel eyes, 3 scars on the right leg. 1003. Jeff Excuse. Miorzers. Serving time in prison on Dielzna Street. Escaped from the hospital on Porkna Street. Or Pokorna Street, where he was treated on August 2nd. Tall in stature, frail, small round face, dark hair, small black eyes, small flat nose, 19 years old. Newdorf Isaac, 18 years old, son of Liebjes, formerly residing in Minsk on Locust Street, accused of stealing fowl, then fled in an unascertained direction. Sandwich time. I'm jealous. I want a fucking sandwich. Tangy. We made gnocchi for dinner. Tomato basil stuffed gnocchi. We did it in like a brown butter sauce, but didn't quite hit the spot. I'm hungry. Stanislaus' obituary. Widely respected citizen, thaumaturge, philanthropist, entrepreneur, father and husband, died suddenly on August 31st at the age of 64. A service for the repose of his soul will be held at St. Charles Romero Church on Saturday, September 7th at 11, to which his daughter would like to invite all relatives, friends, and acquaintances. Something, mother-in-law. Gnocchi? You need the meat? Yeah, we put like ground sausage. We fried up like ground sausage and did that in the brown butter sauce, and then we had garlic bread on the side. But the gnocchi were really big because they were stuffed, I think, and I think they needed to be like fried. They needed a crisp, like a crunch. During our time, the gracious Tsar of all Russia's visit to Warsaw, it's necessary to enhance the sense of security. Therefore, I ordain the number of patrols must be doubled. All station chiefs are required to comply with the order immediately. A legible signature. Yeah, I really wanted it to be good. I mean, it wasn't terrible, it just didn't hit the spot. Go to your father's funeral. But I find something. Propaganda brochure. Stewards of the city of Warsaw is a tool used by Judaism and charlatans to destroy Polish agriculture and exterminate the Slavic population living by the Vistula River. Complete harmlessness of colloquial waste to humans is evidenced by the booming health of the workers, specifically those engaged in cleaning the lavatories, and the suburban farmers mostly rely on human fertilizers, even during the spread of epidemic diseases. What room is there for the existence of these disease-causing microbes? They're probably dreamed up in the empty head of the tabloid writers or the perverse brains of the ill-willed. Amidst the manure and hay, among the cattle and simpletons, the eternal wisdom has descended upon mankind. Mankind corrupted by the theories and doctrines of pure reason, by the devices and constructs of capitalism, by the skullduggery and extravagance of the Jews. And it has used supernatural science to guide the monarchs and wise men to welcome the future savior of the world in poor thatch in Bethlehem. Huh. A lot of places I can't go. I wonder if I can't do anything else until I talk to my, or go to my dad's funeral. Oh my god. How the hell am I supposed to get there? Am I gonna be able to catch a coach somewhere? Never mind. There's a coach. Dead. Immediately 3 seconds after she asked for one. Ball card. Carnival ball at the public casino before midnight. After. Oh, I got points to spend too. I'm like afraid to leave an area now. Oh, good. There's the station. I feel like we didn't get to see everything there. A tragedy on Marzalowska Street. Several people have died in a building collapse, including respected Warsaw entrepreneur Stanislaus Slutsky. No one seems to know the cause of the accident, defective construction of the building, or deliberate attack. All we know is it could not have been foreseen. Shock and awe. The tenement house was inhabited by 4 families. 3 of them are now in mourning after losing their loved one. The Bogolowskis lost their children. Mr. and Mrs. Grodecki lost their lives. Franziskis Konolowski, the owner of a pram and linen factory warehouse, perished in the collapse. Case is being investigated by the police while residents advise caution while walking on a streets. Again, I apologize in advance for the butchering of any and all names. I don't think I'm bad, but I don't think I'm good either. Dorch, broth, fruit soup, cottage with crayfish, juice and jelly, young turkey, romaine lettuce, pan-seared saffron, milk cups, cucumber salad, compote. Hungry. James talking about food, now hungry. Okay. You guys talking shit about me? Alright, so now I'm confident we saw everything here. My boots are all soiled. Listen, lady. All right, so we've got tram stops. Go to the cemetery. Advertisement. Stefa Nowinska's funeral parlor in Warsaw, 16 Taroga Street, offers first-rate decorations, equipment, arranges funerals ranging from humble to the most extravagant, very low price. Okay. Brochure, the Grand Derby. Okay. Fuck is this? Parking job like that should get you sent to Siberia. You looking for some hookers or going home? You're giving each other shit about their parking. I love it. Men's tailor, Rock Jabruski, accepts all manner of tailoring work, offering the lowest possible prices. Expect thoroughness, tastefulness, and diligence from the start to the finishing touch. Yeah, it's weird because it's point and click, but I can also use ASWD to move. That guy's puking. What? He drunk. He real drunk. Dun da dun 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 da 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 da. Obituary notice. Blah blah blah. Brief families asking all relatives and friends to join them at the funeral service held at St. Anne's Church on Kurowski, followed by the transfer of the body of the family tomb at the Posowski Cemetery. Parish announcement, Saturday, 7 a.m. Votive service in honor of Our Lady of the Rosary for the intention of the brothers and sisters of the Fraternity of Holy Rosary. 9 a.m. Holy Mass, which will be followed by the recitation of the Litany of Loretto with a prayer for the conversion of sinners. Say you have to cut off a Thaumaturge's head after they die. See why they cremated him. Alright, enough of this moaning. Let's go eat some. Well then. Okay. I've got 2 Thaumaturges. Got Agony. Oh, that costs 2. That also costs. Well, shit. Alright, kids. Let's save. Okay. Well, this has just been downright lovely, but I am starting to hit a wall, and I think this is probably as good of a place to stop as any. So, first impressions of the game. I'm kind of obsessed, and I love it. Huge props to 11-Bit Studios for issuing me a key. So far I'm really enjoying the game. The lore storytelling is fantastic. The combat system is definitely interesting. I'm really digging it so far. So I can't wait to play more of this. It's definitely going to need a little bit more time to see where the rest of the story goes, but I'm really, really enjoying it. That being said, Wolfie, thank you so much for the 21-month resub. Alex for the 100 bits. Tripod for the raid. Order for that tip earlier. You guys are amazing and also amazing. I love your faces so much. I really had fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Gonna figure out where exactly we're gonna go. Go on a raid somewhere. Me just poking around. Just poking around. All right. I don't know this person. I do not endorse this person, but we're gonna go over to their stream and see how it goes. Maybe we can make a new friend. You guys would be so kind as to join me for a raid. That would be awesome. I would love to see it. Thank you so much for everybody for hanging out tonight. I had a blast. I hope you guys had a blast. Copy paste the road message that is appropriate for you. We're gonna go say hi to One Word ETV. Like a nice guy so far. Find out. And let's head over there. I'll love you forever and ever and ever and ever. Copy paste that raid message, my darlings. Don't leave. Come with me. Hang out for 5 minutes. You don't have to stay forever. But it's nice to go say hi, meet new friends. It's good stuff. Okay? Okay. Love you. Mwah. Thank you for hanging out. You guys are amazing. Probably off tomorrow, back on Sunday, or vice versa. I can't decide. One of the two. Woo! Sorry. Love this game. Can't wait to play it more. Hopefully we'll see you guys around as we keep playing. All right, bye, my darlings. Mwah. Good dreams.